Hey, family, friends, what's happening? It's 2016. We made it. We made it to 2016. I'm so stoked. I hope you are all planning on bringing this year in hard, strong, and on a very positive note. I know for me personally, this year's already begun on a positive note. I have a lot of big changes happening in my life, a lot of big positive changes that you all should and need to be informed of, actually. So, first of all, to my friends and my co-workers who have already been really active in my life recently and know a lot about what's happening. So, y'all can just go on ahead and ignore this first part. There is new information coming your way a little bit later in this video. But right now, I'm really directing this towards my family who are not quite as active in my life and don't exactly know all the big changes that have been happening. So, family and friends, pretty much, I was born 25 years ago, and that doctor took one look at me. It was just like, you got yourself a girl. And it is what it was. I got named Unique Ebony Bolds, and I got raised as a girl. But as many of y'all know, family and friends alike, I never really been one to be very feminine. That's just what it's been. I've never been a girl type. I never liked dresses. I never been into most of the things that girls are into. And it's always been a struggle. And I got called a tomboy, and everybody thought I grew out of it, and blah, blah, blah. Well, pretty much, I've embraced it. I have embraced my masculinity. As a matter of fact, I identify as a trans man. Whoa. What does that even mean, right? I'm gonna tell you, for me personally, that means that yeah, my body is a female. My body is biologically female. But everything else, my heart, my soul, my mind, everything, it's not. Everything else that is me is male. It's man. I am a man. I identify as a man. I use male pronouns, meaning he, him, his. I live my life every single day as a man. And the people in my direct life use male pronouns, and they address me like a male. Like I said, there are going to be a lot of really big changes in my life. And this year, a lot of those changes are going to come to the light and be a lot more of a visible thing and a lot more of a reality. And all of my friends and family should be very much so aware of what's happening with me. Because really, this affects you all just as much as it affects me, because, that requires you all to using new pronouns when you're addressing me or talking about me. It means requiring you guys to use my new name, which I will reveal at the end of this video. So this is not just information that I can just keep to myself. This is real stuff. This is real talk. This is my life, and this is my life that's going to affect you all in some way or another. So that's what that is. Also, is it just pronouns? Is that it? Is that all it means to be a trans man? He, him, his? No, not really, actually. For me personally, there are a lot of other big changes that are going to be happening. A lot of big changes that cannot be ignored, like I said. At this current time, I am 3 weeks into testosterone injections. What are testosterone injections? What does that do? I'll tell you. So every week I inject myself with testosterone, and this will eventually cause my voice to deepen. It will cause me to grow hair everywhere. And it will cause my fat to redistribute throughout my body. I'll burn the fat way faster and build muscle easier. Of course, that requires some workout. I can't just magically make that happen. It'll happen faster than it normally would, should I say. Also, my facial structure will change. It'll become a bit more on the squared, sharper edge face line, like that of males, instead of the rounder, softer, feminine features that I currently have. taking testosterone is not something that you have to be concerned about with my health. Testosterone is a natural hormone found in both men and women. Men just have a lot more than women, whilst women have a lot more estrogen and men have very little estrogen. So, we both have both sets of those hormones, so it's not an unnatural substance that I'm putting in my body. So that is not something that you have to be concerned about in that area. So, that's really it when it comes to that. Now this is all a lot of big news, y'all. This is a lot of big news, and I'm just throwing it at you right now. And I'm expecting it to take some time, some adjustments, and all of that. So I'm a patient person. As long as I see that you are putting in effort to understand and to support and respect everything that's happening with me. That being said, questions. I am always so open to questions. It's ridiculous. Like, I'm an open book because questions are the way that we learn things in the world, and we cannot grow unless we ask questions. So I open myself to you all to ask any question you possibly have. I'm usually pretty open to answer just about any question unless it's extremely personal, and then I will choose whether I wish to answer that question or not. But for most part, I am open to answer just about any question, and I definitely wish for you all to ask all the questions that you have. Again, that being said, if your reaction is anything but curious or supportive, if it's something more on the negative side, like if you completely disagree with everything that is happening in my life, everything that I'm saying, every step that I'm taking and everything that my life is about, then, your feelings are valid, and I'm not going to tell you you're wrong for feeling that way. What I am going to say is I don't care to hear it. I don't care to see it. I don't care to read it. I don't care to have anything to do with it, really. I'm bringing my 2016 in on a strong and very supportive, on a really good, strong, supportive start here. So if you don't personally feel like you are capable of giving me that support, that understanding, and that respect, then the best thing that you could possibly do for me is just go ahead and unfriend yourself from me. You can go ahead and just go ahead and walk away, because really, I don't want people who can't support me in my life. If you change your mind 5, 10, 50 years down the line, feel free to come holler at me. I'm always open, like, hey, cool, it's cool, we can drop it, let it go. But if all you have is negative to say for me right now, then I just ask that you keep it to yourself, because I don't really care to hear it. I don't care to want to hear it. And that's just what it is. So, family, friends, what support do I need from you throughout this transition? What do I need from you? What am I going to require from you throughout this transition? I'm going to need you to respect my pronouns. I'm not a she. I'm not a her. I'm not your sister. I'm not your niece. I'm not your auntie. I'm not a woman. I use male pronouns, meaning he, him, his. I can be your nephew. I can be your brother. I can be your uncle. But I am nothing more than that. I am not a female, and I need you all to respect that. I need you all to work so hard on understanding that concept. Second thing I need is I need you all to respect my new name. You all know me and have known me all my life as Unique Ebony Bolds. That's what's on my birth certificate. That is the name that I was given the day that I was born, or sometime around that time. But I am no longer going to be going by that name, because that name no longer represents who I am. So, as of today, January 1st, 2016, I'd like to reintroduce myself to all my family and friends. My name is Tavian Montgomery Bolds. I'm 25 years old, and I'm a trans man. I know this is news. This is big news. News that's going to take some time getting used to. But as long as you can willing to respect that, I'm willing to be patient with you. So I hope that you all will continue to stick through with me. And if I lose some of you, I hope maybe to get you back someday. But this is me. This is who I am from here on out. I'm Tavian. Happy New Year, everybody.